I left in August 1973. I thought to my husband, I said, let me go to England first and I will see, because I'd heard about racism and so on. And Ugandan exodus had happened as well by then. And so we were a bit worried about, what could happen in Kenya as well. Should we make a move to Britain? We were enjoying our jobs, so there was not, lots of jobs were Africanized, but not the teaching jobs. So we were fine staying there, but we wanted to move to a city, which was almost impossible. So I came over with my 5-year-old daughter and decided to study for librarianship. And because of my teaching experience and qualifications, I thought I would join ILEA, the Inner London Education Authority. By that time, I said to my husband, it's fine, come and join us now, because I don't think, I need to go, we need to go back, because, and then I just got this job with like 10 minutes interview with ILEA. It was a wonderful opportunity for me because I learned to be supported there. It was a school library service system, so we would send out bulk loans to schools, and we did research for the educational officers and teachers and so on, so all sorts of things. So having been a teacher, it was really wonderful, and I came across lots of children's literature as well, which was totally strange for me. And so that was 2 years I spent there. The Academy's motto is Read Gujarati, Write Gujarati, Learn Gujarati, and Live Gujarati. So because its motto is to keep the language, literature and culture of Gujarati alive in this country. What happened is while I was working, I worked from 77 till 99. I retired a year before I was 60. So it was the peak of kind of multiculturalism, and the demand was there. What had happened is when we first arrive in a country, our main job as immigrant is to look some kind of security in terms of job. So you're worried about your work. Once you find a work, you find a home, you manage to buy a home, gradually you settle down, and then you start looking at other cultural needs. And your children matter to you, and because in East Africa, although as I said, we were living in Africa, we lived Hinduism or we lived Indian culture. So we didn't have to worry about teaching our children anything. Here we had to make sure that our children didn't lose it. So then we started paying a little bit more attention on our children and on ourselves in order to keep our language alive and so on. So people started using the library service because we are trying so hard to keep our language, and people say language never dies, but I can see it dying, because in the sense that now even if text messages are sent in Gujarati, it's all in Romanised text. So it may exist as a very poor vocal language rather than written language. My message is enjoy the culture you come from and enjoy the culture you live in.